Today, we're gonna go over how to create better buttonholes. So you've sewn up some buttonholes on your home sewing machine and they work, they look okay, but they don't look as good as those ones that you're finding on the clothing pieces at the store. Why is that? Well, there's a way you can get those really nice looking buttonholes on your home sewing machine. And that's gonna happen by using some cording. So today we're going to be creating corded buttonholes on a stretchy knit fabric and a woven fabric. This might seem a little intimidating, but it's super easy and you are going to love your buttonholes so much more. Let's go over how to do this. And to do this, we're going to be using our regular buttonhole foot. So this is my regular buttonhole foot, and when I flip it over, you're going to see there's a little cutout on the back. Looks like the shape of a buttonhole. So this is also going to help us with our corded buttonholes because the cording is going to lay in these little cutouts really nice, and it's going to act as a guide. So you don't even need a special foot for this. You can just use your regular buttonhole foot. The method I'm going to show you today is my favorite way to do this, and I think it's the simplest. There are different ways you can create corded buttonholes. First, I'm going to be demoing this corded buttonhole on a nice, sturdy woven fabric. And when you're doing this, I would get a cording that matches the thread you're sewing up your buttonhole in. It's just going to turn out that much nicer. Today, I'm using this 1mm wide satin cording, but you can use all different types of cording. As long as it's around 1mm wide, I find that it works great. I'll put a link down below in the description if you want to get the one that I'm using. If you're enjoying sewing Anastasia, make sure you like and subscribe. It really helps out the channel a lot. And if you want to know more about sewing, make sure you check out the online and in-person courses. There's links down below for everything. Now let's get back to corded buttonholes. So I just want to mention I do have my interfacing on the back of the fabric like normal. We're going to be creating the corded buttonhole on the right side of the fabric. And the first thing we're going to do is get a piece of cording. I'm going to make it longer than I need it, so maybe like 4 or 5 inches. And we're going to put it right in the opening of the buttonhole foot. And we're going to put down the foot. Make sure you have your buttonhole selected on your sewing machine. My buttonhole goes backwards first, so it's going to go backwards and it's going to go right over the cording. So you want to make sure that that zigzag stitch is going right over the cording. I'm going to make my buttonhole about that big. I'm going to make sure my needle is in the fabric. I'm going to lift up my foot, and before I do the bar tack at the back, I'm going to take another piece of cording and I'm going to place it under the foot. And you want to make sure you're placing it in that little groove essentially when the foot comes down. So when the foot comes down, we want it right in that groove under the foot on the other side. Now that I have the other piece of cording in there, I'm going to be creating the bar tack at the top, and then my foot automatically comes back down. So now we're going to come back down and do the second leg of the buttonhole here. Now I'm going to add the final bar tack at the bottom, and we can take it out. Real quick, before we move on to the next step, this video is presented by Art Fabrics. Art Fabrics is an amazing fabric printing company that's based out of Canada. You can design a custom print on their website with their tools, or you can create one of your own and send it in. They have tons of fabric qualities to choose from. They have natural fabrics, a bunch of great synthetic fabrics. They even have vegan leathers. I'm super excited about these. And what I'm most excited about is this glitter performance fabric. It glitters and it stretches. Super cool. I've been having fabric printed at Art Fabrics for years and I love the quality. So if you're looking to have fabric custom printed, definitely check them out. There's a link down below in the description. So you can see how nice and rigid that corded buttonhole looks. Now we have these cords hanging out of the end. We are going to fold back our fabric and we're just going to clip those off. And now we're going to fold back the other end and we're going to clip those off as well. And just like that, we have our beautiful corded buttonhole. It is so nice and sturdy. I just love these corded buttonholes. Now we're going to put the corded buttonhole on the back of the jersey, and it is very stretchy, and you're going to see how nice and reinforced this buttonhole is with the cording. And as always, we are going to put the interfacing on the back as well. Process on the knit fabric, we're going to place the cording right under the opening in the foot. I have my buttonhole selected. It's going to go backwards first. Make sure your needle is down, lift up your foot. We're going to put that other piece of cording in now. I'm gonna move that thread. I'm going to put down my foot. Let me move it over a little. I'm going to create my bar tack at the top. And then my other buttonhole leg. Now onto the final bar tack at the bottom of the buttonhole. And we can take it out and look at it. Here's our buttonhole on the knit fabric, looking great. Nothing is wobbling or stretching out. Now all we need to do are cut those little bits of cording off with our scissors. And just like that, we've got a beautiful corded buttonhole on your knit fabric. So you can see our buttonholes are looking great, both on the woven and the knit. This is such a fun technique. And just real quick, so you can see the difference, these buttonholes here, I created with no cording. And you can really see a big difference on how much nicer, stronger, sturdier, thicker the ones with the cording look. So if you're looking to make better buttonholes, I highly suggest trying out some corded buttonholes and making sure you're testing out the length of your zigzag stitch on your buttonhole is going to ensure you have beautiful buttonholes as well. Thank you so much for watching Sew Anastasia today. If you have any questions, leave them down below and I'll get back with you as soon as I can. And if you have a specific tutorial you'd like to see, leave that down below in the comments as well. And if you enjoyed the video today, make sure you like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you know when the new tutorials come out. And if you're already a subscriber, well, thank you so much for watching today. These videos are for you guys. And if you want to learn more about sewing, make sure you check out my online and in-person classes here in Chicago. And we also have an online sewing club where you get a new sewing pattern every month with lessons. There's links down below for everything. And if you want to see what's going on in the studio, make sure you follow the Instagram stories. Thank you so much for watching today. Bye!